Good morning, everybody. Right, back on the Pike again today. Back on the normal lake. If you remember last time we come here, it was all iced up out here. Couldn't fish this swim at all. And we were fishing just there, next swim along. That's the only place we could fish. Well, that biggest part of open water was in that corner. It's quite a narrow strip up through here. So we actually fished just there. And had that small jack out about £7. So it's about a week later now, or maybe just over. And as you can see, it's completely thawed out. So plenty of swims today. There's a chap over there carp fishing at the moment. He's been there since last night, I believe. Has not had a carp at all. I think he's going back home tomorrow. Yeah, so we're back on the Pike again today. I've come back to this normal swim because I know here, earlier on in the year when we fished it before, there's like a nice opening just out here. So I know it's quite an open water. So hopefully there'll be plenty of prey fish in there and the pike will be hanging about in there feeding on them. Well, that's the theory anyway, so hopefully it's going to work. So normal setup. On this rod here, got my Shimano reels on there, bait runners. A Fox Predator rod. I'm very pleased with them. Just the job they are. And business end, I've got my normal micro barb trebles. Only one of them's barb, just to hook into the fish, and the others are barbless. And normal float set up there as well. Yeah, so we've got the normal sort of treble traces on there. And on this one, I've got the single hook on again. Because last time we fished here, we had that small jack on a single hook. So I'm going to carry on with that, see if we can catch more pike on there. And on there, normal setup on the float. Yeah. So hopefully today, it's quite mild now, which is good. So hopefully the water temperature might be up a little bit, but you never know. Right, bait-wise, I have normal Joey mackerel, which will seem to work here. I've got most of my pike on them. In my cool bag there, I've got some more mackerel and some smelt. I mean, really, I've tried smelt here before, but never had any luck on it. So mackerel's my favourite bait here, really. So that's what we're going to be using most of the day. Because I've got most of my pike on there, like I said, so I'm really confident with that bait. But yeah, it's a nice day. We just had like a weather front go through, quite strong winds, heavy rain, but that's all sort of cleared away now, so the rest of the day is going to be pretty good, really. Overcast, quite mild as well, which is good. Yeah, looking forward to it. As you can see here, they had a work party here a few weeks ago and they cleared all the island off. So yeah, they've done quite a lot of work down here. This is one of their main lakes here, really. Obviously some big carp in here, specimen tench, and obviously plenty of pike in here as well. I mean, there's supposed to be pike in here up to £20 and over, so that would be nice. But obviously I caught my 13-pounder, which is the biggest one I caught out of it, over that swim over there. But when I looked at it the other day, it's still quite weedy out there. They want a lot of open area to fish in. So that's why I come back to this swim, because it's quite open here. Right, okay, less of the chat. Let's get these rods baited up and see if we can get a pike or two. Right, this is a single hook setup. It's a size 1.0 catfish barbless hook. Well done, I'll just put it through the mackerel like that. I'll put a little bit of bait elastic on there just to hold it all together so it's nice and streamlined. So that's what we caught the last pike on here. So that's that one set up. And on this one, I've got the head section on, just set up them with normal trebles. So that's the setup for today. I've got some smaller mackerel, which would be perfect for like putting on the hole, but I'm going to save those for later if I can. Right, okay then. So we're all baited up. Let's get out there and see if we can get a pike. I'd love to get another one on there, single hook. Right, great. Okay, guys. Let's get these baits in the water. Right then, guys. All baited up and ready to go. Right, let's get these baits in the water. See if we can get a pike or two today. Right, let's start with a single hook one. Oh, it's going to start to rain now. It's typical, isn't it? Come out of the cast out, but there we go. That's the way it is today. That's good timing. I come out of the cast out and I chucked it down rain. Brilliant. Right. Ooh, bit on rod rest. Wait, alarm on. Right. Quickly get the other one out as well. Get yourself all wet now. I've kept these at the same depth as what I fished over there. So hopefully it'll be just above the weed. Just trying to remember where those weed beds were. Right, there we go. See what happens to them. They should be about right depth here. If not, we can move it around. That's not a problem. Right, we're out and fishing. Good. All set, ready to go. Right, they look alright anyway. So hopefully we'll get a pike or two on them. Right, good. Okay then guys, see how we got on today. Right, good. Sit back in the old chair and see what happens. Ah, lovely. Oh, nice drop of rain now. Well done. I bought these floats in just a minute ago. I made them a bit deeper. They were just a little bit too shallow. And what I've done, the left hand one, I brought in a bit closer as well on the edge of this weed bed. So it's laying up against the edge of the weed bed there. Yeah, it was drifting around too much really. I know that's probably a good tactic really, if I let it drift around, but I don't want it drifting around too much at the minute, so they're a little bit deeper now than what they were before. So yeah, the old weather's on and off a bit. It's like 1 minute it's nice and warm, the next thing it's chilly, and now it's raining. So that's well, it is December and it's just coming up to Christmas as well, so but we're out and about doing it. We're not sat at home doing nothing, so we're out here having a go. So hopefully we get lucky and have a pike or two. See how we get on. Knowing my luck, I'll probably get a bike now when it's chucking it down with rain and I've got my coat on. But I don't mind. If we're getting to get wet to catch a pike, then I don't mind at all. Right, okay then. Let's see how we get on. Blimey, it's certainly raining now. Wasn't too bad just a minute ago when I done the last little clip. It's actually chucking it down now. Duck on the island there. Yeah. Oh well, we're not busy anyway, so yeah, I'm glad I bought this thing. That's ideal. Quite easy to put up when you know what you're doing. But yeah, good bit of kit. Keeps you dry. So I've got me food in that in there. I've got some soups in there to go later on. Steak and potato. I don't know what this one is. Oh, steak and potato again. Right, okay. I do. I've got some rolls there. Just we can dunk them in the soup, which would be good. Yeah, they're going to get another gas bottle the other day from the local tackle shop. Yeah, little Coleman's one there is getting a bit low. We normally go to Hawksford's and get them, but we just don't have any at the moment because obviously it's not camping season, so you don't have any in stock. Oh, that's clever. Yeah, got my GoPro up there ready to go. Now, I'll put a bigger memory card in it this time. It'll be alright for a little while, then all of a sudden it'll just power off. So I don't know if the card didn't have enough memory on it, on the old one. Anyway, I've got a new memory card and a bit more memory on it, and it seems to be working right at the minute, so hopefully it'll carry on doing so. Yeah, it's certainly raining now. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, so just got my normal bait, got my mackerel there. What else? Oh yeah, got some. Oh, they're in me little. In there, we've got some smelt as well. But like I said before, I always use mackerel here. Really, that seems to be the favourite bait. So if it works, just carry on using it, innit? Right, okay. I'm glad I'm underneath this bivvy, that's a fact. Right, okay, I've got my coat on now as well, because I thought if the float goes and I got my coat on, I've got to go out in there, I'm going to get absolutely soaking wet, so I've got my coat on now, as you can see. Yeah, I've got the right gear on now, just in case I've got to go out there and play a pike. Right, okay. Right, lovely. Okie dokie then. Come on, fish. Come on. Yes, it's still raining. It's absolutely chucking it down. It's got even heavier now. Right, okay. I thought I'd just show you the hooks I'm using at the moment. Right, hang on a second. Well, the single hooks anyway. Well, hopefully that's in focus and you can hear me over the rain. Yeah, size 10 barbless, the Catfish Pros. And also you can see where I got them from as well, Poindexter's in Southampton. Yeah, so I've got those on for the single hooks. Yeah, nice and strong. Obviously they're barbless as well, which is good. We've got those. Yeah, I did buy some bigger ones as well. Some 4.0s, but I'm not sure. I think they might be a bit too big, but anyway, the 1.0 seemed to do the job. I think they're about the right size, really. Yeah, so I've got them. And that's just my collection of floats in there, all different sizes. Yeah. Right, some little crimps there as well. I'd make up some traces the other day. Some little pop-ups. Could use those here really, especially with getting it above the weed a bit. Yeah, all my wire traces, I use £40 trace on there. I've got some 28 there and some 15s what I use for like what I use for my plug-in gear really, for the little traces for them. All different weights in there. Obviously all different size floats. Yeah, I bought a couple of these the other day, they seem to be pretty good. Yeah, so I've got a nice little collection of different pieces in there. Do that for leisuring. Supposed to like float up a little bit just to bring it above any weed or any debris. Yeah, so I've got loads of different bits and pieces in there. Yeah, nice one. Right, okay. It's still chucking it down the rain. That's right, we've got the bivvy up, we're in the dry. Got my coat on, so I'm ready now to go out there and play a pike if it's chucking it down the rain. Right, I've just taken that little head section off. I just found a nice little mackerel down amongst these. A whole one, I think I'll put that on this time. Right, okay. Yeah, I'll put this little, you can see it alright. Put that bit on. That mackerel on, I reckon. Right, where's the barb on this? There it is. Stick this one on. Through there. Yeah, there was a bit of debris coming through as well, and I had to take the other rod out. There's like a branch there. I mean, I didn't know how deep the branch was, so I've had to pull it out. So I thought, right, it'd be a good opportunity to put this whole giant mackerel on there now. Right, let's get that out of there. Right, there we go. Hopefully you can see that. Right, let's get this one out. I'm gonna have to move that rod to the right-hand rod over to the left now, so because I had to move that as well, so that branch that was floating about out there. Right, let's just move this over onto the other rod rest. No big deal. Yeah, that bit of branch is right over there now, so it's out of the way. It's cleared to swim. Right, let's get this out. The whole Joey mackerel. Down it goes. Lovely. Right, okay. Sink that line a little bit. Okay then. Right, let's see if we can get something on that one. Right, lovely. Okay. Yeah, still early, got plenty of time yet. Got hours and hours to go. Yeah, the old weather's a bit funny. As you can see on the other clips, it's sort of like Get a real heavy downpour. It's quite dark over there. Looks like I might get another one in a minute. Saying that, it's just going to start to rain now, isn't it? Right, anyway, got a new whole Joey mackerel on the right hand one again. I've recasted that one just a minute ago because that piece of debris was floating around. So I didn't want to, you know, pulling the line. If you hook into a fish and all that big great branch under the water, you're going to lose it. You could be in trouble. So, right, anyway, they're both back out and different spots. Let's see how we get on with that then. Ooh, let's get in here out of the way. It's going to rain again. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, okay, dokie. Right, just going to bring this right hand float in. Maybe put it a bit deeper. The float seems to be laying quite low in the water. And I think I'll move it out a little bit further as well, I think. Right, let's have a look at it. Yeah, I think it... There's no weed on it, but... I don't know, let's just put a little bit more depth on it, I reckon. Let's have a look. Not a lot, just a few inches maybe. Let's try that. Trying a different spot as well, a bit further out maybe. Pretty quiet in a minute, nothing's happening. Try it out there a bit further. Sort of trying to remember what it looked like when the weed was here. I know roughly there was, it was on the edge of the weed, so hopefully it'll be the same again now. Right, okay. See what happens to that. Right, so what I've just made up is another single hook. I'll just put one of these little pop-up balls on there, just to see if we can get it to float around a bit more. Maybe above the weed or something. So what I'll do, I'll bring the other rod in a minute and we'll swap that over for that. Right, let's do that now. Now we've got it all set up. Let's go for it. So, because that bait's been on there since we started, so it's been on there a couple of hours, so won't do it any harm to freshen it up with something else. Right, what I'll do, I'll leave it on that trace anyway, because I made the other one up now. Stick that on there for a minute. Slide off. Right, swap that over. Keep an eye on that float, because you never know. Right, let's just unclip this one. The good thing about this is quick release clips, and just take one off and put the one on. Makes life a lot easier, doesn't it? Right, okay. There we go, all ready to go straight away, don't take long. Yeah, there it is. Closer look. You can see that all right. There's a single hook there. Right, let's get that out and see if that makes any difference or not. Okie dokie. Right, okay, let's get that out there. Yeah, just a normal running float on there. Obviously, a quick release swivel, a few beads and a little drill bullet in the float, another bead above there to go on the stops. Yeah, basic, simple stuff, innit? It all works, so that's all that matters. Right, okay, let's get this one out. Swing it out there somewhere. Oop. I'll get it right in a minute. Try again. Quite next to the other one, really. Bring it to the left a little bit. That'll do, lovely. It's pretty deep. You know, it does go far out and it really does drop off pretty quickly, so. You never know where these pike are going to be laying up. Right, there we go. Let's try that for an hour. See if we get on there. Ooh. Try that again. Right, okay. That's all you can do really, leave it one spot for 45, 50 minutes, maybe an hour, and just keep moving it around. Hopefully it might land on a pike that's sitting there, which would be good. Right, let's see what happens with these two baits then. Okie dokie. Right, okay then guys, let's see how we get on. Right, just a quick update, guys. Been pretty quiet really. What I'm going to do, I'm going to bring that right hand rod in and recast it. Yeah, been pretty quiet. Right, okay, let's get that right hand rod and try a different spot out there. It's been there a little while now. Just check the bait as well. That's fine. Right, let's just try it. You know, a couple of feet either side of it can make all the difference, can't it? Just never know. Right, let's go to the left a little bit more this time. Let's try it about there. Yeah, the other one, I put the little poly ball on it. Sort of drifted about a little bit and it's settled itself just to the left there against the edge of the weed bed, I reckon. So, which isn't a bad thing. Right, there we go, that's that back out there again. Slightly different spot. Might be a pike laying there, you never know. Just got to keep moving it about every now and then, haven't you? Just see if you pick something up. Yeah, I've still got a few hours to go yet. So what's the time now? Oh, 10 past 1. So it don't really get dark now till about 4:30, 5 o'clock, so still got a few hours yet. You just never know when they're going to come on the feed. Thing is, I know the bait I'm using is the right bait, because obviously I've caught plenty of pike out of here on that bait, mackerel. All the rigs are, you know, I've caught fish on, so they're all tried and tested. So we definitely know we got that right. And we know there's pike in there. So it's just a matter of getting in the right place at the right time and hopefully a pike's on the feed. That's all you can do, isn't it? Right, there we go. Let's see how we get on with moving that one around a bit more. Right, okay then. Off we go again. Okie dokie. Yeah, the old rain's gone now. Things have brightened up a little bit. So make it a bit more pleasant. Right, okay. Let's see how we get on this time round. Right guys, on the left hand float, on the single hook, I think I've got a pick up there. Yeah, it's definitely something on there having a go. All right, okay. Right, it's away. Let's have a look, see if we can hook into it. I've got the single hook on that one. Give him a bit more line. Right. So I'm going to go at it. He's away. All right, let's see if we can hook into it. Whoop, bit of a bob there. All right. Yep, I think we're in. Yeah, we're in, guys. On the single hook again. Oh, blimey. Blimey, that's a small pike. Ooh. A little jack. Oh, right, nice one. No, it's a pike, isn't it? Only a little fella. Oh, there we go. Lovely. I think the bait's bigger than the pike. Right, okay. Yeah, just in the scissors here by the looks of it. Right, okay. Give him a rest for a minute, then we'll get him out and unhook him. Right, okay guys. Oh well, that's a pike, isn't it? There's another one on the single hook anyway, so well pleased with that. Right, let's get him sorted out and I'll give you a quick look at it. Right guys, a very small one. There we go. Only a little jack. Oh, that's another pike on the single hook anyway. Yeah, nice one. Lovely little fish. Oh well, we haven't blanked anyway, so right, slip it back and see if we can get a bigger one. Lovely. Spot on. Right, okay, there's a second pike on the single hook then. Just laying there, there he goes. Gone. Right, okay, let's get it baited up and see if we can get another one on the single hook. Right everybody, time's getting on a bit now. Sort of just coming up to about 3:30, so the light's going to go soon. Yeah, it's good to have another pike on the single hook, even though it was only a little thing about £1.5, £2. But yeah, at least it's on the single hook again, so that's 2 pike we've had on that method now. It's pretty quiet at the moment. I've only had that one run earlier on. So another half an hour or maybe 40 minutes going to be pretty dark. So I'd like to say a big thank you to all the new subscribers. Welcome. And thank you very much for all the thumbs up as well, appreciate that. And if you haven't subscribed, hit the old subscribe button because there's plenty more videos to come, fishing and shooting. And the next video is going to be tomorrow. Well, I'll be making it tomorrow anyway. I've invested in a new air rifle, so tomorrow I want to go out, get it all zeroed up, and if we've got time, then we're going to have a little walk around the woods, so we can get some squirrels and maybe the odd wood pigeon with it as well, which would be good. So look out for that video. I won't say what gun it is at the moment. I'll leave that for when I do the video tomorrow. So hopefully get it all set up and then we're going to have a little walk about the woods, see what we can get with it. Right, okay guys, I'm going to sort of wrap this one up in the next 40 minutes, but obviously if I catch anything then I will be back. If not, I shall see you all on the next video. Right, okay guys, take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon. Don't believe it guys, I was just about to pack away and the float started going. Look at that, you see the teeth marks in there, don't even hook up. Well, that's a shame, isn't it? I was just about to pack away there. Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, you see where it grabbed hold of it, look. Incredible, wasn't it? Didn't even hook up onto them. Well, the single hook wins today. Oh, that's a shame. I just pack it up there, starting to take it. I don't believe it. Mad, isn't it? Look. Right, okay. It's been a good day. We've had one pike. I've already said goodbye already. But right, okay. Never mind. See you on the next one, guys. Got an eel, guys. I was just about to bring that in. I see the float going, and they've got a massive great eel on there. Unreal. Wow. I don't believe it. I had that pike run just a minute ago. And now we've got an eel. Right. Yeah, an eel. Let's go and have a look. There it is. Good old eel, isn't it? Oh dear, he's really got that down inside him. Right. Yeah, so I just had that pike run. On the other one I was just about to bring in, and this has gone shooting under now. A good old eel on there. Oh well, here we go. Right, okay, I better sort this one out. Looks like it's going to be a bit of a job, but we'll do it. Right, okay guys. Nice eel to end the evening.